friends, and welcome. I'm KK Smith, the creator of the Mom Stuff Coffee Shop. If this is your first time visiting, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. I'm going to tell you my honest review about AirBnB. Yes, AirBnB. Have you ever wanted to know the ins and outs, the ups and downs to Airbnb, and you've never stayed at an Airbnb? Well, stay tuned. But an Airbnb might be a better fit for you on some trips. A hotel might be a better fit for you on some other trips. Now, I will tell you, Airbnbs do have a cleaning fee. Sometimes the cleaning fees can be just as much as the price per night. For instance, if the price per night is $225, the cleaning fee might be $225. And this is because you want to come to a very nice and clean environment. The same thing is true for someone else that was doing the Airbnb. And if you're a host, you understand this as well. Some things about the Airbnb that I love is that they have so much for children. They have playrooms, they have additional rooms. It's where you can go and you can pay an amount for your stay. Same as a hotel. Let me tell you my story about Airbnb. My husband and I booked a hotel, and we were, I think, in Georgia. And when we were in Georgia, we were going to this conference, and when he booked the hotel, it was a very nice luxury hotel. But when we got there, we were spending so much money on food until we wanted to heat it back up and want to save it. Two things happened. We did not have a refrigerator, and we did not have a microwave. And that, my friends, so if we do stay in a hotel, we make sure that they have every amenity that we need. We need a microwave, we need an iron, we need a refrigerator. So if you know exactly what you need, you can click in the Airbnb and save some money. But let's just say you and your husband, or you and your wife and your children and all your friends decided to go away, and you said, okay, the home is going to be $1,200 for the entire week. You can actually distribute the funds however you like. If you have the most children, usually like us, we pay a little bit more. But if you want to do it even across the board, you can have a great stay all week long with minimal cost. And friends, this is going to take the guesswork out of figuring out how to budget a vacation, figuring out, okay, do we have enough for this? Do we have enough for that? Do we have enough for food? Which brings me to my next tip. Always make sure that you bring whatever is necessary for your daily activities. What do I mean by that? You're going to need toilet paper, you're going to need your favorite blanket, your towel, anything that makes your world go around that you really like, because some homes might have a lot of amenities and some homes might not. So just be sure that you bring everything that you like, including your seasoning. Sometimes we will actually bring our own seasoning that we love that we're going to cook with. So the next tip that I will give you, if you are staying close by your Airbnb, let's just say it's a couple of hours away, I would advise you to cook. The last time we went to this Airbnb, we actually cooked. My husband got up really early in the morning, and he grilled some chicken and ribs, and he grilled so much until we ate for 2 days. So that's another way to save money, because when you get there, you're away from home, you're spending all types of money on different foods and different things. And there's nothing wrong, of course, whatever your budget says, but for our budget, we needed to save so we could have fun the rest of the day. So that's what we did, and we ended up going out to breakfast when we checked out, because he had cooked so much. We had planned to go to dinner, but we had so much food until we were able to save money that way. Another tip that I would give you, there are regular hosts and there are super hosts. I always go with the super hosts, because the super hosts are people that have a medallion. These people have serviced an Airbnb with great reviews. So I would definitely look for those super hosts. Another thing that I would tell you about an Airbnb, they now have the Luxe The Lux properties are luxury 5-star everything. So those properties are going to cost a little bit more. So if your family is used to having their own TV in every room, some of them don't. So make sure you check. You can also contact the owner before you go. A little story about us. We were traveling to an Airbnb and we thought that each room had a TV because we bought our Netflix Fire Sticks. Well, all the rooms didn't have TVs. So our girls were actually in the room with us watching TV because neither one of their rooms had TVs. It was a wonderful house. It was a beautiful house, but it did not have TV. So that's another tip. Find out from your owner, what exactly are you getting? What exactly do you absolutely need for your vacation? Maybe you want a break away from the kids and you want them to be in their rooms watching their movies, enjoying their time. Make sure before you go, find out, do they have TVs in every room? Another thing I would advise, bring your own detergent. When we got to our last Airbnb, we didn't have any detergent. And I was searching around and I had planned to bring some from my stockpile that I always get. Buy one, get one free. I always get the buy one, get one free. And I had plenty of detergent. So make sure you bring your detergent, because one thing you don't want to do is bring back dirty clothes. So make sure we had to go and get some so we could wash the clothes before we go. Another thing I'll tell you about Airbnb. Check the environment around you on Groupon. Groupon is a great site to save money anywhere you go. You can go on Groupon and get buy one, get one free. You could get so much money off. Maybe there's a play park, or maybe there's a movie theater, maybe there's a dinner movie, maybe there's bowling, maybe there's a museum, maybe there's things that your family has always wanted to do but you never had time. I would say couple Airbnb with Groupon. You will save big. I remember my husband and I bought a mystery dinner from Groupon and we had such a good time, because if we would have paid for it outright, it would have been a little over $150, and we got both of them for $60. So we saved big on Groupon. A lot of times I'll check out the city that we're going to and I'll go into Groupon and see what's going on there. Do I want to go to a play? Do I want to go to somewhere fun? I was in Las Vegas last year and I checked out a play on Groupon. So the great thing about Airbnb is that they're everywhere. You can book an Airbnb everywhere. And that's another thing I want to tell you. If you have a single person, you're a college student, you're somebody that's traveling by yourself, you can save even more money. My friend, she does a lot of traveling by herself, and she has told me that sometimes her rooms are like $30 a night everywhere she goes. Think of how much savings that is, guys. You normally pay $200 a night somewhere for a nice area to stay in. She's paying $30 per night to stay. So if you're a single person, you could actually rent a room at someone's home. You could rent a room somewhere, a loft, and they just charge you for the room. That's saving big. But you have to know to trust your surroundings. Be safe, be careful about your surroundings. I will say that over and over and over and over again. Be safe about your surroundings. So now let's talk about the process of an Airbnb. You're going to log in or download the app. Next, you're going to put in your information. The other cool thing that I will tell you about Airbnb is that you can actually choose your date so far out. A lot of times you can go in and pay half of your vacation. Now this is really cool, because let me tell you something. Sometimes we book vacations at resorts or something and they would say pay in full or you cannot get this discount. By Airbnb allowing you to do this adds an additional savings, because you could go ahead and get a lower rate. A lot of times when you're closer to the date, the rates go up. So not only are you saving money that way, but you're also going to save money by being able to reduce your charge from the onset. And you could collect everybody's deposit. So let's just say your vacation totaled $2,000 and that was split between 10 people. Come on, guys, that's only $200 a person. So what you could do is collect everybody's down payment, which will probably be half of that. So you ask everybody for $100. And you say, guess what? In 5 months, give me another $100 and boom, our vacation is paid for. Now, make sure you get along with these people that you have in your Airbnb. You want it to be a pleasant, comfortable, easygoing vacation for you and your friends. Now, the last thing I will tell you about Airbnb, have fun. Have some fun. So here's our Airbnb vacation. Please enjoy. So we stayed in this beautiful 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom home. Here's a disclaimer. I do not work for Airbnb or Groupon. I have just used their services. And guess what? Anything could go wrong anywhere. I know people that have had trouble with their properties. I know people that has had to call the owner. So I just pray that you have a wonderful getaway, a wonderful vacation, or even a wonderful dream vacation. These are my tips. These are my experiences. And once again, friends, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Until next time, this has been KK Smith from the Mom Stuff Coffee Shop.